So just a little update for everybody. We've been super busy. We are now up to 5 part-time employees, and that ranges from 4 days a week for most of them down to one person that does 1 day a week. So really busy at the moment. Check out the podcast because I've kind of been mentioning a lot of it on the podcast, the Window Cleaning Podcast. It's available on iTunes and Podcast Republic. So no, things have been really good for us. We've put all that hard work that we put in November, December, January for quotes, for all of that sort of stuff is really coming true now. We're getting loads and loads of jobs in, loads of commercial jobs, and I'll talk to you a little more about that. But yeah, loads of commercial jobs coming in, and all is good. But it's all coming in because we put that hard work in ages ago. Those nights of emails and just to tell you, one of them is an absolutely massive factory, and it's going to be worth. It could be worth $5,000 to us over the year. We got onto them. They weren't happy with our current window cleaner because he didn't bother doing half the windows. Like literally, not a lie, he would do half of the windows. And he'd been calling there for 10 years or something like that. We provided all of our safety stuff, all of our insurances. We provided all of that stuff to them. He said he was going to give the window cleaner another warning. Yet again, we didn't hear anything for a couple of months, so I emailed him offering him a free clean of the factory, which took two of us 3.5, 4 hours to do. And from then on, we have the contract for the year for doing it, and they're absolutely delighted, and they'll never go back. So like loads of hard work that's been going is really paying off. But having 5 brings its own rewards and its own challenges, and I'll talk a bit about that later. But in the meantime, enjoying the new van. Loads of space. Still have to get it organised. So, oh dear. Always something to do. Oh, I got new controllers. I'll show you. Because the other two were really playing up. So I got new controllers, but I'll show you that. They're really good. From Darren at DA Components.
Ah! The bristles are too soft. Okay.
Scene 2.
This is going to be a more of a push-through shot. Here. That's not going to work.
Take 3.
No. Okay. Go ahead with that. No, that's cheating. How is it? That's cheating. That's the way you want that with a brush. Okay,
So the brush hasn't got enough power behind it to push it at all.
Tiger Woods.
I think you're right, Nathan. Right, okay, I'm going this way.
Now it's Padraig Harrington.
Yeah, now you got it.
Disappointing, lads.
Now it's the caddy.
Yes! Hole in one!
So today we are down here at Nurture's Best Crush. It's a big custom crush here, and purpose built, fantastic place. Again, making sure that our health and safety between signage, PP and all that sort of stuff is A1. Using the wall-fed pole system makes an absolute breeze of doing this place. Was up really late last night. By the time that I did a podcast with Harry Turk, I fitted my new controllers. Actually, I'll do a video with the controllers. Okay, so the van still hasn't got signage on it yet. It must be 6-8 weeks later, just to get the van off the road. I want to do a really good job. I don't want to half do something because then it'll be half done forever. So back at the van, open the doors, and there are my 2 DA Components pumps. So on, battery voltage and pump. And again, That's all it is there. As it leaks out of that, that's broken. And down there is the battery and pub. So yeah, really happy. A really easy install on those. Darren has them really well stickered and labelled, so you know exactly what connection is going to what. The time wasn't in doing that whatsoever, it was taking the ply lining off. But no, I'm really delighted. Yay, we have 2 reels out today, because the last few days had the annoyance of bad connections and bad wires and bad everything. Yay!